Have you ever stopped to ponder the depth of your worth beyond material possessions and societal labels? Our lives are often measured by these external factors, creating a skewed perception of our true value. Imagine for a moment a world where your worth isn't tied to the size of your bank account, the brand of your clothes, or the number of followers you have on social media. In this world, your worth is defined by something far more profound. It's a personal journey of self-discovery. It's about understanding your strengths, embracing your flaws, and recognizing the unique value you bring to the world. It's about personal growth and understanding, not societal labels or material possessions. In this journey, you'll find that your worth is not a static number. It's an evolving understanding of your unique contribution to the world. It's a treasure waiting to be discovered. Remember, one's worth is a treasure to be discovered, not a value to be assigned. Let's delve into the story of Jane, a woman who discovered her worth in the most unexpected of ways. Jane was a diligent employee in a high-powered corporate job. She was like a cog in the machine, tirelessly turning, yet feeling undervalued and insignificant. Her workdays were filled with spreadsheets, meetings, and deadlines, leaving little room for anything else. Jane was good at her job, but she couldn't shake off the nagging question, is this all there is? One day, Jane decided to embark on a journey of self-discovery. She began by stepping outside of her comfort zone, putting her work aside to explore the world around her. She sought out new experiences, from painting classes to hiking trips, to cooking exotic cuisines. She discovered passions she didn't know she had, and talents she never thought to explore. Jane found joy in the strokes of a paintbrush, the thrill of reaching a mountain peak, the satisfaction of creating a delicious meal from scratch. She started to realize that her worth was not confined to her corporate role, but spread across all the things she loved to do and the person she was becoming. She also recognized that her desires were not defined by her job title or salary, but by her dreams and aspirations. Jane wanted to bring color to people's lives, to inspire them with her art, to share her culinary creations. She desired to live a life that was fulfilling, not just successful. Jane's journey wasn't smooth sailing. There were moments of doubt and fear, moments when she felt lost. But every time she stumbled, she picked herself up, dusted herself off, and continued on her path of self-discovery. She learned to embrace her failures as stepping stones to her success. In her exploration, Jane discovered that her worth was not determined by her corporate job, but by who she was as a person. She learned to value her strengths, passions, and dreams, and to respect her journey with all its ups and downs. Jane's journey was not about finding worth in the eyes of others, but discovering it within herself. But what role did Jane's surroundings play in her journey of self-discovery? Now, let's delve into the profound influence that Jane's environment had on her self-perception. Every aspect of her surroundings, both physical and social, played a pivotal part in shaping her journey. Firstly, let's consider her physical environment. The home she grew up in, the school she attended, the town where she lived, all these physical locations imprinted on her psyche. They were the canvas upon which her life was painted. The buildings, the scenery, the very air she breathed, all contributed to her sense of self. Even more impactful, though, were the social aspects of her surroundings. The people she interacted with, the conversations she had, the relationships she formed. These were the brushstrokes that colored her canvas. These social interactions formed the foundation of her self-perception. Interestingly, Jane didn't let her surroundings dictate her worth. Instead, she used them as a springboard for self-discovery. The negative influences in her life, the naysayers and doubters, they didn't diminish her. Instead, they fueled her determination to find her true worth. On the other hand, the positive influences in her life, the supporters and encouragers, they didn't inflate her worth. Instead, they affirmed her in her quest for self-discovery. They were the wind beneath her wings, helping her to soar higher in her pursuit of self-understanding. It's essential to recognize that Jane's surroundings didn't determine her worth. They merely served as catalysts, sparking her journey of self-discovery. They were the mirrors reflecting back at her, the challenges that spurred her on, the supports that held her up. They were the ingredients that added flavor to her life's recipe, but they didn't define the final dish. In conclusion, Jane's story shows us that our surroundings, both positive and negative, are not the determinants of our worth. They are the stages upon which we perform, the backdrops against which we shine. They are the soil in which we plant our seeds of self-worth. But they do not dictate the flowers that bloom. Our surroundings, both positive and negative, are not the determinants of our worth, but catalysts for its discovery. So what can we learn from Jane's journey? Let's distill this down into digestible nuggets of wisdom. Self-worth, as we've learned, is a personal journey of discovery. It's not a destination, but a road we travel, a path we carve out for ourselves amidst the wilderness of life. It's not a commodity to be bartered, nor a value to be defined by external factors. It is, at its core, an internal realization, a deep-seated understanding of our own intrinsic value. However, let's not forget the role our surroundings play. They shape us, mold us, influence us, but they do not define us. Our worth is not the reflection of the society we live in or the opinions of others. It's a mirror we hold up to ourselves, reflecting our own thoughts, passions, and values. Now, how do we embark on this journey to discover our worth? The first step is self-reflection. Take a step back, look within and ask yourself, what truly matters to me? What makes me feel accomplished, content and fulfilled? Next, pursue your passions, the things that excite you, that make your heart race, that you could spend hours doing without feeling the pinch of time. These are what give your life meaning. They are the cornerstones of your worth. Lastly, evaluate your surroundings. Surround yourself with positivity, with people who uplift you, environments that inspire you, and situations that challenge you to be better. Remember, your surroundings may influence you, but they do not define your worth. In summary, self-worth is a journey, a personal voyage of discovery. It's influenced by your surroundings, but ultimately defined by your passions, your values, and your self-perception. Remember, your worth is a treasure within you. It's up to you to discover it. So, venture forth, brave explorers, and find the treasure that lies within. Before we part ways, there's one more thing. If this video sparked a light within you, if it nudged you towards introspection, then it's only fair we keep this flame burning. So go ahead, tap that like button, share this video far and wide. Let others embark on this journey too. And if you haven't yet, do subscribe. We've got plenty more to explore together. And remember, the journey to discovering your worth begins today. Start it with courage and grace.